That's beautiful. That's beautiful. This means keep going. It's great. Keep going. Woo. This section in here, keep going. Excuse me, I have to take my shoes off. This group over here. Are you ready? Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Keep going, everybody over here. Keep going. Yeah. Everybody in here, I want you to please follow me. Here we go. Keep going. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep going. Everybody over here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Keep going. All right. Everybody over here, are you ready? Yeah. Keep going. Everybody in here. Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Keep going on the outsides. Just for you. Okay. Here we go. Everybody in the room. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Beautiful. Well, my name is Mo, and I'm a drummer. That's pretty much, I was talking to David a little bit before we started. He also shared the same sentiments. We're lucky and blessed enough to be able to do what we love with a passion every day. And it's amazing. So what I'd like to do today is, rather than talk about drumming, I want you to do it. I want you to do it. It's I'm very passionate about this. And there's something about vibration that moves people, just as in dance. There's just something that gets into you. And so I think what I'd like to do to get started is, there's 7 chairs up here. Now don't storm the stage, but could I please have 7 volunteers? And just so you know, all right, I'll make this a little easier for you. Just so you know, you're not going to be stuck here the whole time. Because what I put together was again, rather than talk for an hour about drumming and how it works, I thought I would show you how what I do works in a practical sense and talk to you about it. Yes, you can. So while they're getting situated, I do have a couple notes and a couple things I want to share with you. One of the things that makes drumming so accessible, especially this kind of drumming, is that you don't need to know anything. You don't have to have any kind of training. And there are folks that, are you okay? There are folks that have actually done research and developed programs to use drumming as an intervention for a lot of things. Just as an example, I had to write this down because I do all this stuff all the time. I play drum set. So anybody ever heard the large flower heads? No?
Yeah? Any flowerhead children? Come on, put your hand up. All right. You need to see the large flowerheads. It's all about 60s music. You'll feel great. So in addition to that, and this has been an amazing morning for me, I play as an accompanist for dance classes at DeSales University. So I am in class with these students all morning long, watching them become dancers, and then to see this presentation, and also the dance, which was really, really beautiful, don't you think? That was amazing. That was amazing. So that's kind of bringing things together for me. I also do drum circles. I do community drum circles once a month. On the first Wednesday of the month, I do a community drum circle at Dave Phillips Music in Allentown. And that started because I was working in the music store as the head of the drum department at the time, and I started seeing this shift in interest. And of course, you're in a music store, everybody wants to play drums and guitars and be loud, but at the same time, in some of the trade magazines, I was starting to see press releases and articles written about drumming and how it has a positive effect on the human body. So I something touched me when I read that, because it just did. So I ended up following through on that and taking training to learn how to become initially a community drum circle facilitator, and then my training got a little bit more involved. And Remo is a company that makes about 85% of all the drum heads in the world. They ended up putting together their own program called HealthRHYTHMS, and now it's a distinct department or offshoot of the company, and all they do is train folks for how to use their protocol in just about any application you can imagine. They took their initial protocol and took it into a facility for youth at risk, and these kids were pretty severely at risk. I mean, they were basically court assigned to this residential facility, and they helped develop the protocol that again goes out to do other things. So basically, with the information that I have, I can do women's groups. What else do I do? I work with my biggest love is folks with cognitive disabilities. In the fall, I go to Good Shepherd, to the Raker Center, and every Wednesday I go in and I do a drum program that goes from October through Christmas. It's a blast. It's a blast. I also once a month go to English House in Philadelphia, which is very similar to Good Shepherd. Same thing. It's a blast. I have some senior programs that I do. I also do, recently I started taking one of the protocols that I know, and I started using it for St. Luke's Hospice. And it's been absolutely amazing. So if you have an application, I can do it. Absolutely, I can do it. So again, just to go back to this, one of the things about drumming that for me is so magnetic is that you have it no matter what. Again, you don't really need any kind of training. You can clap your hands. You can take a stick, you can beat something. You can play a tube, you can play a tambourine. This is not about being the best drummer in the room. That's my job. Okay, I'll take care of that for you. So the stress is off. Now here's number 2. I don't have rhythm. Sorry. Why don't you take your hand, go like this. Put it right there. Or do this. You feel your heart beating? You have rhythm. Sorry. Sorry. Everybody's in on this one. And that's pretty much what happens. So very quickly, I would like to touch on how to get drumming into your facilities or into your programs. Typically, I see recreation therapists and also activities directors who call me or email me and ask me to do special events or even ongoing programs. I've done, across the course of time, independent living, assisted living, dementia and Alzheimer's neighborhoods, and so anything is possible. The recreation therapists and the activities directors just want something that's different, and that's me. That's definitely me. I also do stress reduction workshops right before Christmas that are just amazing because it seems to be a time where the energy of us just gets like way off the charts. And those are just great, great circles. So I have a really quick story to tell you that actually ties into Phoebe. A few years ago, I started a drumming program over at the Senior Center on Elm Street. My dad was alive at the time, and so I used to take him because it would get him out of the house. And he could go in and flirt with all the women in the class, because that's what he did. And across the course of I did it for several years. And it got to the point that there were enough people in the class that actually started being able to play. And again, a very similar parallel to what David experiences. And I insisted that if they wanted to play to a particular level, they needed to perform. So what did I do? I got a piece, 2 pieces together, walked them through the whole thing, and took them to Mayfair. And they were the hit of the show. You know? So it's like, never worked with kids, dogs, and now it's seniors. I mean, it was amazing. And just as in the picture that David showed of the cast of the dance in California, they were just as big and tall as proud when they finished. They were like, we rock, we rock. So this group of seniors decided that they wanted to do something to give back. Coincidentally, I got an email from Pam Kleckner, who I guess is still working at Phoebe. Yes.
She is.
All right. I don't know any of these people. I just want to say that. Wink. Pam emailed me and said, can you come over and do something at our Alzheimer's neighborhood? I said, sure. So I went back to the senior class. Hey, girls, what do you want to do? So they said, hey, let's go play for these folks. I went in with this group of about 4 or 5 women. We kind of juggled back and forth between doing rhythms, group rhythms that we knew, and involving the residents. And it was a great day for me because I got to drum. I got to drum with my seniors. I got to meet some new people. And I saved the email that Pam sent me because it was just so beautiful. So here's what happened. Dear Mo, what a wonderful time yesterday. We can hardly believe it, but there are residents here, dementia residents, that remember it today. That is truly a testimony as to how great a program it was. For the staff, it was great to see our residents that we have grown so fond of beaming from ear to ear. And that kind of ties into some of the social issues that the other presenters were talking about. I mean, it really gets in there. For the staff, it was great to see our residents that we have grown so fond of beaming from ear to ear. And for the residents to remember it today speaks volumes. You are truly a very talented group of women, and to share your talents so freely with us was compassion at its best. Thank you again, and please forward this email to all that came yesterday. You literally rocked the house. Pam Kleckner. So basically what I want to do is show you what I do. And I'm going to get you involved because drumming is not a spectator sport, at least not when I'm in the room. So first of all, when I look at this, I don't look at this as music therapy, just as, David kind of touched on it a little bit. It's not movement therapy. This is active engagement, very active engagement. And the drum, or the tambourine, or the tube, whatever it is, becomes the vehicle of change. And one of the things that you want to do is maybe when you're putting this together in your mind, look at some of the goals that you have. You want to offer an activity for your clients or your residents where they can get together and socialize. Just because. It's not candy bingo, which I actually went up against one time and I lost miserably. Oh, I did. It was awful. I just sat in the lobby going, nobody loves me anymore. It's a focus on motor skills at any level. It's not complicated. It can be a focus on verbal skills. It's taking a look at memory improvement. and awareness reinforcement, which is all things that I'm sure you pretty much you deal with every day. So what I like to do is get started with my program. And the first thing I want to tell you is that it's really important when you do this, that when the residents come into the room, that you greet every single, I know you probably do this, but you need to greet every single one of them individually by their name and look them in the eye. It's really important. That's the first place that you can just grab them and start pulling them in. And also in that eye-to-eye contact, right in that moment, you've made them feel very important, you've made a connection, and they're a little bit more willing to be involved, which is great. That's what you want. So, to get started, what are you trying to remember?
No, I'm saying I hope we don't have to remember certain rhythms.
She said, I hope we don't have to remember certain rhythms. I could, no, I won't do that. So usually what I do when I walk into the room after I introduce myself is I do an awareness exercise. Hi, my name is Mo Jerant, and everyone says my name. Then I start asking very simple questions, and it doesn't matter if I do this in a senior facility or cognitive disabilities, always the same introduction. Who can tell me what day it is today? Anybody? Oh, you don't have to raise your hand. Drumming is not a spectator sport. We're all in this, right? Okay.
Wednesday.
Okay, so who can tell me what day it is? All right, now, somebody did me a favor and said Saturday, which I always hope somebody does. And then I say, Saturday, really? And then I ask everybody, okay, is it Wednesday or Saturday? This is going to get complicated, I can tell. All right, but then we vote on it. Okay? Usually it's the right answer. Then I take that one step further, okay? Today's Wednesday. For some places that I go, I will say, you can probably guess it's Wednesday because I'm here, and every time I come, it's Wednesday. Who can tell me what month it is? Same thing. Who can tell me the date? Same thing. Who can tell me in March if there's any holidays that we celebrate? Any holidays? St. Patty's Day. Anything else? There you go.
Women's Month.
Women's History Month? Okay. All right, so we go through that. Here's a big one. Any birthdays? That was really inspiring. Okay, how about this? When I ask again any birthdays, just like shoot up your hand and go, yeah! Any birthdays? Yeah! All right, beautiful. So you see what's happening now just with you. You're starting to come out of the seat that you've been sitting in for the past 2 hours. But I certainly can't think that you would be bored. I mean, sorry, I have to do this. These presentations are amazing. So you're all mine now, though. So we've had birthdays. We've located ourselves to where we are. Sometimes I ask where we are. The day, the time, all that kind of stuff. Everybody knows where we are. So now we're going to do an opening exercise. And the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to play what I call the name game. And I'm going to put on my drum here because,
Alice knows the name.
Alice, she's not here. No, she's not here. So you have to play the name game. This is a djembe. It's made by the Remo Drum Company, and it's like a tank. This one is in particular. So one of the things that, again, we're talking about some socializing. I have a group of people here that may or may not know each other. And one of the things that you can do to get these people to start interacting is to tell everyone in the room their name. I've used this also. I've done some things with autistic kids. and other types of cognitive impairment, and they look at me like I'm crazy. Why do I have to do that? And I said, what happens if you go somewhere and you get lost? You can't, your caregiver, you can't find them. You have to be able to walk up to somebody and say, hi, my name is Mo Jerant, and I'm really lost. I can't find my caregiver. Can you help me? So, I mean, all these things everything's interchangeable. So, what we're going to do is use language and rhythm and movement and put it all together to achieve this. I'm going to ask this question. Hi, what's your name?
My name's Darlene.
Darlene. Everybody know Darlene?
Hi, Darlene.
Hi, Darlene. Here's what we're going to do now. Darlene, can you tell me how you want all these people to play your name? How does your name sound? Darlene, like that? Okay. On the count of 3, we're all going to play Darlene's name 3 times. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Darlene, Darlene, Darlene. Okay. Oh, I better hurry through this. Hi, what's your name?
Diane.
Diane, everybody know Diane? Anybody see Diane walking around the halls? Yeah? You see her down at the dining room? Okay. Diane, how do you want us to play your name?
Diane.
Are you ready? 3 times. Diane. Ready. Go. Diane. 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 That was 3. Now I'm going to change the game. I love doing this.
Just getting it.
Well, I can't do it all the way across all the same just because. But this is, again, to tie in things to, I'll just do it and then you'll know what I'm talking about. A memory thing. What did you have for breakfast?
Yogurt parfait.
All right, 3 times, yogurt parfait. Are you ready? Go. Yogurt parfait, yogurt parfait, yogurt parfait. Excellent. What's for lunch? Make something up.
Chicken salad.
And how's that going to sound when you play it on your drum? Chicken salad. Are you ready? We'll do that 3 times. Ready? Go. Chicken salad, chicken salad, chicken salad. Excellent. What town were you born in? Enola.
Oh, yeah.
All right, now this is perfect. No, seriously, this is perfect. So where is Enola? See what I'm doing? I take a piece of information and now I'm going to try and open up a little bit of a conversation. Where is Enola?
Enola is across the Susquehanna River from Harrisburg, which is Pennsylvania's capital. And it's a lovely little train yard town, but it was built after a farmer's daughter. The farmer was an Irish settler who settled the area during the Irish potato famine.
Beautiful. Tons of stories there. That was a gold mine.
I work with Alzheimer's, so I reminisce a lot.
I didn't pick her. I didn't pick her. No. So let's play Enola 3 times. You ready? Go. Enola, Enola, Enola. What's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple. 3 times. Purple. Go. Purple, purple, purple. Do you want to ask me a question?
Sure. What's your favorite band?
Can you play that on your drum while you're asking me?
What's your favorite band?
Uh-huh.
What's your favorite band?
I have to say this or I'll get run out of town because somebody will go on my website and say that I didn't say. My favorite band is the Large Flowerheads. Okay? Thank you to our volunteers, please. Okay, you're all done. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do as we're moving through the sequence is actually I do a little warm-up thing. I usually have egg shakers, and I have a shaker song that I sing with everybody. So if you could maybe instead of shaking eggs, if we could clap a little pulse. And I'm going to share this song with you. It's really easy. We're going to do it a couple times, and then we're going to move along. Here we go. I'm going to shake, 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 I'm going to shake, 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 I'm gonna shake, 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 all day long. Pretty simple, and I'm gonna do it again. Can you join me? Here we go. I'm gonna shake, 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 I'm gonna shake, 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 I'm gonna shake, 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 all day long. One more time. I'm going to shake. All day long. Beautiful. All right, so I do something like that, or some kind of silly thing to get people laughing. So the next thing we're going to do is go into a little bit of group focus. Are you ready to play? No? All right, I'll keep talking. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not kidding. Are you ready to play? All right, here's what we're going to do. This is my favorite game in the world. Follow the leader, and it's my favorite game because I'm the leader. All right, what we're going to do is I'm going to play some very simple rhythms on my drums, and when I'm finished, I want you to play that rhythm back to me. Okay? All right, I can already feel it. Oh, God. Okay, rewind the tape back. What did I say? It's my job to be the master drummer, right? So it doesn't matter what you play. What matters is that you stay in the moment and something comes out. It doesn't, there's almost 300 people in here. If you think you made a mistake, who's going to hear it? Somebody going to go, excuse me, that was wrong. Nobody's going to hear it because they're too busy trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. So let's try this. Are you ready to give it a shot? Yeah. Are you sure? Yeah. All right, coming at you. I don't know. I need a little bit more. That was great. That was great. All right, let's just do a couple more. I'm looking for some chutzpah, some confidence, yeah. How about this? I know, that was bad because people wanted to go. All right, let's try another one. See, all these are such teachable moments because you can either go, oh, sorry, or you can run with it. From now, we're going to go, oh, sorry. Your turn. My turn. All right, everybody over performance anxiety? Yeah? All right. We're going to do a couple more of these. And one of the times that it comes back to me, instead of playing a rhythm, I'm going to say 1, 2, make up your own. And I want you to play. It doesn't matter what you play. Just need to play. All right? Everybody okay with that? All right. Here we go. One, two, make up your own. Okay. Anybody that has those tubes, the tubes are called boom whackers. Can I hear all the boom whackers? I don't care what you play, just play something. All right, cool. Take a break. How about, where's all the tambourines? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. Take a break. Where's all the circle drums? Oh, boy. Okay, good. Take a break. Anybody have sticks? Oh, look at that. Oh, my God, that's great. Okay, take a break. That's great. No, I mean, I don't ever do circles this big or, you know, it's just so cool hearing all these thick layers of sound coming back at you. So that was our little group focus thing. I want to move along quickly because if I don't, I'm going to run out of time. The next thing that we're going to do is a drumming activity. And what we're going to do for this is a game called Pulse. Pulse is basically a timekeeping exercise. But what I want you to do is figure out a way, let's do this. Tap time with your foot. So I'm going to ask you to tap, if you follow this pulse, right here, beautiful. And keep going. So if you tap time with your foot, you're going to be able to use both your hands. If you have a circle drum or you have one of the tubes, one of the boom whackers, you're going to need both your hands. Okay, now, it's very important that we keep time together, and this sounds perfect. So here's the challenge for Pulse. I'm going to call out a number, followed by ready, go. And as soon as I finish saying ready, go, I want you to play and say that number. So I'll give you an example. Keep tapping your foot. So here's my example. 3, ready, go. And then I go back to tapping my foot. Got it? Yeah, you have it? All right, let's do it. 4, ready, go. I didn't hear 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, there's a reason that I'm going to ask you to do it like that, because you're trying to make a different kind of connection. See what's happening? You have your foot going. I'm going to give you a number to play. You have to listen. You have to process what that number is and how many times you're going to hit your drum. This is the easy part of the game. All right? So let's try it again. The other part of it, the last part of it, is engaging a cognition process of saying and playing it, moving and saying it at the same time. All right, so here we go. 5, ready, go. Now we're talking. 9, ready, go. 2, ready, go. 6, ready, go. 12, ready, go. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, 4, 3, 2, 1, take a break. All right, now that you got it, I'm going to change the rules, of course. We're going to go faster. So here's your pulse. You ready? Can you move your foot to this? Yeah. Beautiful. All right. Now we go to the rapid fire round. Here we go. 5, ready, go. 7, ready, go. Stop. We're going too slow, aren't we? All right, let's do it again. Right here. Are you ready? 3, ready, go. 5, ready, go. 1, ready, go. 6, ready, go. 8, ready, go. 5, ready, go. 2, ready, go. 5, ready, go. No. 9, ready, go. 4, ready, go. All right, beautiful. Take a break. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Now, because even though I haven't met all of you yet, I still like you. We're going to slow the game down. All right, so let's go back here to this. Are you ready? Now you're going to find out why. I'm not going to call out numbers anymore. I'm going to call out math problems. Simple, simple. All right, here we go. 2 plus 2, ready, go. Good. 9 plus 4, ready, go. 3 plus 2, ready, go. 10 plus 1, ready, go. Beautiful. Take a break. Take a break. Is this starting to, are you starting to feel some of this? Good, good, good. So again, I look down at the clock and I'm starting to run behind. So we did a little drumming activity, which was pretty cool. What I'm going to do now is something that I call downtime. In the protocols that I've been trained in, and also in some of the different types of programs that I do, one of the things that we like to do is to bring everybody even more into the present than they already are. And so downtime is right now. And what I'm going to ask you to do is to just play a heartbeat with me. And if you're comfortable to do this, I would suggest or encourage that you close your eyes and just relax and just breathe, because sometimes we forget to do that. So here's the pulse that I'm going to ask you to play. And I'm going to ask you while you're doing this to try and stay together. Good. And 4, 3, 2, 1, take a break. All right. And I'm going to ask you all to join me. Please take a deep breath in and let it go. And do it again, please. Let it go. One last time. Deep breath in. Let it go. There's definitely one of the words that kept coming up in the presentations is community. And that's kind of what's happening. Everybody shared their heartbeat and played that heartbeat together. It's beautiful. I have one more activity for you. And I always do some kind of a closing activity. And my seniors love when I do the Ashe song. The Ashe song is actually technically called Fanga. It's a song that goes with a rhythm and a dance that Babatunde Olatunji brought from Liberia to the United States in the, I guess the late 50s, early 60s, he came over to the United States. And I'm going to tie this into singing, and I'm going to ask you to sing with me. The song is going to go like this, Fanga la fea, and you only need to know one word, Ashe. Can you say that? Ashe. All right. So it goes like this, Fanga la fea, Ashe, Ashe. You know it already? Okay. There's more to it. It's a call and answer kind of thing. So the second line goes, Fanga la fea, Ashe, Ashe. So your first line goes up, and your second line goes down. So let's try it. Fanga la fea, Ashe, Ashe. 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 Beautiful. That's great. You feel better? Wait, we're not done. So then there's a chorus where we all sing all the Ashes together, and it goes like this. Same format for line up and line down. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Do it with me one more time. Ashe, 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 Ashe. Beautiful. So that's going to go 4 times. Then we're going to take a break and we're going to jam. All right. Are you ready? All right. You can play. Come on. Shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up. Let me hear you play. Shake it up. Yeah. Here we go. Fanga la fea. Hey, Fanga la fea. Wow. Wow. Anybody wound up from doing that? When I do, there's different types of circles that I do. When I do the stress reduction ones, I actually check everyone's eyes before they leave. No, I'm very serious about this. I make it a point to make sure that the people in those circles are as relaxed as they can possibly be. And if I'm doing my job, by the 15-minute mark in the hour circle, their body posture and their body language has changed dramatically. They go from this to like, oh, thank God I'm here. So usually I do some guided imagery and I play flute a couple times. So they're pretty well in that zone, and I just want to make sure everybody's okay to drive. The other side of that is when I do community circles and people are like, wow, that was great! If you go to one of those, that energy is going to get in you, and it's going to sit there for, depending on how intense the experience was for you, a couple hours to maybe even a day or two. Just because rhythm has that capability. Again, it's in your heart, it's in your body. Rhythm moves your entire essence. So if you do something like this, or you take a drum class, or you take a dance class, or you take an art class, it's going to get in you, it's going to stimulate your body, it's going to stimulate your brain. In conclusion, because I don't want to run late, I have some educational, some resources for you. The first one is actually, it's called Group Rhythm and Drumming with Older Adults. It's by 3 music therapists, and the outline of that I used today was from their book. And it's a great book because it talks about all the issues that you can possibly come up against when you're working with seniors, depression, isolation, loss of hearing, loss of sight, how to get around those kinds of things. Another one is called The Art and Heart of Drum Circles by Christine Stevens. She's one of my mentors. She's a great woman. She has drummed with people at Columbine. She's drummed with survivors of 9/11. She's drummed down in New Orleans with folks that are survivors of Hurricane Katrina. She is amazing. You look at her and you see joy. She's great. Anything that you can find by Arthur Hull. He is actually credited as being the father of the facilitated drum circle. He's a great guy. He is an example of how to age well. That guy has not grown up yet, and he's got to be. I heard a story one time of some guy saying, "Yeah, we were at this music convention, and we're driving around in this van that we rented, and Arthur was with us, and we went around this corner, and there was a park over there, and there were some people drumming, and Arthur said, 'Stop the car, I gotta go.'" He wanted to go to the drum circle. So he's a great guy. And then there's also a book called The Healing Power of the Drum by Robert Lawrence Friedman. He is I think he's a social worker, but he collected essays by people who have used drumming to affect change. And one of the articles in his first book is a story about Parkinson's. And one of the articles in his second book is mine. So go buy it. No, but I don't get anything out of that. Just so you know. I sent him an article that I wrote about drumming in hospice, and it's pretty powerful. It's about I played for my dad when he passed, so he has that article. Now, you want staff training? Call me. You want consulting? Call me. 1-800-Where's Mo? Equipment, I know, everybody talks about money and budgets and things like that. You can get a program started on you could probably get a program started on like $30. It wouldn't be as elaborate as this. And if you look into it, what you can do is tie 2 things together. You can find some really cool resources for making rhythm instruments, and you can take your activities people, get them involved, and have them have a session where you build instruments. Everybody's got the thing where you can make a drum out of a coffee can. You can do that. You can get little containers. For a while I collected, they don't exist too much anymore, film containers for 35 millimeter film. You can get them, put a cap on them, fill them with rice, beans, anything you decide you want. You can go through your house, and instead of putting that shampoo bottle in the recycling bin, you can take it and fill it with something, and it becomes a shaker. I have a really good friend who's, I think she's a music therapist. She does workshops on instrument building. So the point that I'm trying to make is that you don't really need a lot of money to get this started. So please don't take this experience and go, wow, that was great, but I can't do it. Sorry, you can. You can, you really can. And as far as equipment, once you get to the point that you actually do have a budget, you really, really want to look at your client base, because if I were going into maybe an assisted living facility, I would not take the same kind of gear that I would take if I would go into like maybe a cognitive disabilities circle. When I go to English House in Philadelphia, the biggest thing I have to have in my bag is tambourines. If I don't have enough tambourines for people, I am out of there. They love tambourines. In the same circle, there's a woman who has, I honestly don't know what her diagnosis is, but she sits like this in her chair. And so I have a little egg shaker with a handle on it, and I put it right there in her hand. And I go over to her during the circle, because I always make rounds, and I go, Joan, shake it for me, and here's all she gets. That's good for me. That works. So you can do stuff like that. You can get bells that you can slip over somebody's wrist. If you have folks, the staff at Phoebe got lollipop drums. They're circles about this big with handles on them, and mallets just like the ones with the circle drums. Those are cool. If you have people who have difficulty gripping, I'm sure you guys know all this stuff. There's all kinds of adaptive aids and devices you can get. When I go to Good Shepherd, some of the residents over there have tables over their wheelchairs, and there's, I don't even know what the name of it is, some kind of a film that you set on the table so nothing slips. So we put that down and we put a drum on top, and they're happy campers for an hour. What else do I have to tell you? That's all. No, I really, really appreciate this opportunity. It really means a lot to me. I also am going to be around all day. There's a couple breakout sessions this afternoon that I want to catch. I am local. My website is lvdrumcircle.com, LV for Lehigh Valley. You could go there, you can call me, you can talk to me, we can chat, whatever you decide you need. So in closing, if you're going to clap as an introduction, I think I need to introduce you to the rumble. That's what I'm going to do. All right, because we have a couple minutes. Actually, we have 1 minute, so we got to be really fast about this. All right, here's the rumble. On the count of 3, whatever instrument you have, I want you to play it as loud, as fast, and as furiously as you possibly can without breaking it. All right? Everybody ready? Oh, no. Come on, are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go! Keep going. All right. Now you take that rumble and you yell, ah!